Are we out? Are we out on all streams? On all platforms? Streaming live? Looks like something's on. All right then. Hello. Hop the baba did bring me sunshine. In your smile. Make me happy. All the while. In this world where we live, there should be no happiness. So much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening, and welcome to episode 440. Whoa, 440. It's a Sunday night. Hope you had a lovely Sunday. But welcome to 440. We will play any song you want. Not necessarily tonight, though, and as long as we like it. So, not necessarily every song. But send requests anyway. Meanwhile, bring me fun. Bring me sunshine. Bring me love. All right then, well, we seem to be here. Everything seems to be all right. We are indeed dressed like this. You're probably wondering, why are you dressed like that? Well, maybe not saying that. We just got our bomber jackets on, our flight jackets on, and we have a Union Jack behind us. That's because we were doing another live stream. We were doing a Zoom meeting, or whatever you call it, a Battle of Britain themed Zoom meeting. And we thought we'd keep them on and keep that up. And especially as the anniversary of the beginning of Battle of Britain is not that far off. So we're going to do one night, not sure when, I think 10th of June, the Battle of Britain originally was officially started, something like that. Don't know if it'll be that night because I can't remember what day of the week that is. But around that sort of time, we will do a Battle of Britain special. So let us know any requests or anything you want to put in that, and we'll do that. But tonight, to start off, we're going to do our own song, what Vince wrote, actually, that we wrote in basically inspired by the pilots that fought and won the Battle of Britain, The Few. Let the feeling of the finest hour grow with passion well within your can. When the times get tough or things go sour, what you can do is just remember them. Old England's under threat but far from done. The challenge heroes met, so brave but young. They rose from Biggin Hill as Merlin's roared. In pursuit of freedom, Spitfire soared. Let the few inspire you, boys. They flew and fought for you. Go and do those things you ought. Let the few inspire you. Some they die for me and you, for your future they all fought. Leave your tea, the phone is now a-ringing. It's chalks away and scramble to the wings. If we're not quick, the foe he will be bringing destruction to our nearest, dearest kin. Take those birds up high into formation. Don't have a second thought about the risk. Use your courage, boy, go save the nation. Find the strength to do it real brisk. Let the few inspire you, boys. They flew and fought for you. Go and do those things you ought. Let the few inspire you. Some they die for me and you, for your future they all fought. Let off you go and do those things you are. Let the few inspire you. Some, they died for me and you, for your future they all fought. For your future they all fought. For your future they all fought. Yeah. Absolutely, sir. For their future they all fought. That's The Few, which is on the Recipe for Rhythm album. And about The Few, you all know about the Battle of Britain, I'm sure. If not, we'll talk about that on the night. So watch this space, or in the JiveStream green room, or on our page, and we'll let you know. One night we will do a Battle of Britain special. All right then. Before comment countdown, I need to make sure we got comments. Let's have a look. Now I've got comments on YouTube. Let me see if I can get, because we don't have the Facebook already going. I have to get onto it once we're going. Oh, and there I am. Well, there's me. Where are the comments? No comments. Let's find another way to do that.
I'll have to do some comment finding music for you.
Yeah, do the well, I've just got, I don't know how this works. Just can't see any comments. You see any comments? Oh yes, I think I've got some comments. All right then, so it's comment countdown. All right then, so this Ken shout loud into Vince's thing, because he's got, we won't hear you over the music. First of all, we have Maxine Hoy. This is on YouTube. On YouTube, Ed Van Wyk, Charles Francois, who said great start. All right then. Chris Cudland, who said, I might have missed the show if I hadn't ripped my shorts destroying a pool deck. All right. Anthony Russo. Roy Litchfield. Lucy Pettit. Alan Wheatley. Vince C. Janice Walton. And one for luck. Who haven't we had? Let me have a look. There's a lot of them just talking to each other at that point. Oh, Todd Rice. There you go. All right, now on Facebook. June Perkins. Wheelie Does It. Oh, June Perkins says, be a long shot, but my dad, who was in the Navy, used to sing a wartime song called Goodbye Dolly Gray. Be great if you could sing this. Don't know it. We'll have to find that one, but we'll make note of that. Yeah, sing it to us. Send a video. Paul Scarborough. June Perkins. Did I say June Perkins? Kenneth Fernandez. Gisela Pereira. Jackie Clark. Tony Neski. He said, Boogie Challenge request, wish me luck as you wave me goodbye. That'll be one for the one for that. Who now? Brian Kingett. Did I say Brian Kingett? Sheila Pereira. Must be sister of. One for luck. Susanna Minjangos. Where's me Jangos? All right then. Hola, hola. People all over the world. Fantastic. Thank you for joining us. That was the beginning of a sort of Battle of Britain excerpt. Excerpt, yes, of our forthcoming Battle of Britain night. We're going to have a few themed things, especially when we cut it down. We'll have time to make up some things and do like some funny things for you. But right now, we do a little song that features an Italian. We don't need Italian time, but it's grazie.
Oh, gosh.
Can you go? Yeah, you can't get through there. I got stuff. It's multiplying.
Yeah.
And I'm losing control. All right then.
Oh, Goodbye Dolly Gray was a Boer War anthem.
Now, I didn't get a chance to drink my tea. Normally, while Alex is doing the comments countdown, I get to drink my tea. No rest for the wicked.
Ian, Goodbye Dolly Gray was a Boer War anthem.
Peg says Goodbye Dolly Gray was a Boer War anthem.
Going back a bit.
For what? For the English?
See?
For England?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, not for the Boers.
Ah. For the Boers.
It would have been
Huh?
war, wouldn't it?
Well, I guess involved Churchill as well, didn't it? Put me on. Hello. You got your jacket on as well, eh?
I do.
Here we go then. We had who's this request for? Oh, we haven't got the
Sean Leaning. I better
Oh,
put it back.
Sean.
Yeah, let me put it
we haven't got the set list with who requested what.
all out.
Yeah. Hey, what would you like about? What do you think of our nice Union Jack flag with British flag with a couple of Spitfires flying across it? Yeah, they are Spitfires. Of course, it could have been the Hurricane as well. Both fought in World War II and both in the Battle of Britain.
Those wings. Not with those wings.
No, exactly. That's why I had to turn around and have a look and check. So this is for who's Sean Leaning. Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking, though there are clouds in the sky. You'll get by if you smile through your fears and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through. If you light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, though a tear may be ever so near. At a time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. Though there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fears and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through. If you light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, though a tear may be ever so near. At the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Thought I went off for a minute. All right then, it's good to have you back.
Hey.
You haven't played on here for a while, have you?
No, that's right.
Just Italian time, just giving us forced-fed us chocolate. Speaking of which, are we doing an Italian time tonight?
Yeah. Give me one.
Give
more
you a
song
chance.
because I forgot something. So
All right, give you a chance. Well, all right.
give us a song and then I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Like they said. Bene. Okay.
Susanna Mijango says, ciao, bellissime signore.
Ciao.
Clarkson.
Ciao, Susanna. Okay, let me. Just
Signora.
Sorry,
There she
I
is.
Get past you with my huge thing. I think I'm little.
All right. Kenneth Fernandez says good morning. Oh no, someone's saying good morning to him. I guess he is. Guess it is morning. It's morning over there. All right, so we have more requests. We have a request from June Perkins. For Sweet Home Chicago. What key do we do this in? Let me have me, get me toy.
You doing the classic intro, Vince? I'll play on the piano, yeah.
Woo! All right then. What key did you say it was in? E. Oh, E, not E flat. All right then. E. Lovely. Well, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Well, come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to the same old place, sweet home Chicago? Well, come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go back to the same old place, sweet home Chicago? Well, 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. Come on, pretty baby, wanna kiss you some more? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Yeah, back to the same old place, sweet home Chicago, yeah. bit of Chicago blues, urban blues for you for June Perkins. Sweet Home Chicago. All right, it looks like it could be a Battle of Britain Italian time. Hey, brother, pour the wine.
Fantastico! Buonasera a tutti e benvenuti alla puntata 450 siamo. 450. When did I happen?
No, it's 440. It's 440 tonight.
440. It says 450.
Yeah, I said 440, yeah.
It's 440. Ah, va
I know
bene.
there's a typo, yeah. No, I said 440.
440. Allora, benvenuti alla puntata 440 dello JiveStream.
But it's not far till it's 450. Don't you worry, it's a flick of an eye. Not even like one mitwalk, 2 mitwalks.
Okay. Bene. So 30th of May. There is only one thing I want to announce in terms of what is being celebrated, because it has to do with us and everyone else that is in this category, because today is National Creativity Day.
Creativity!
The creativity
I am
is,
creative. I am creating now.
Mais oui, c'est bien, monsieur. Bene. Okay, so what has happened throughout history? Well, today, unfortunately, in 1431, Joan of Arc was burned at the stake. Yeah, Joan of Arc was not born. She was burned at the stake. And you know why? One of the reasons? Because she was wearing men's clothes. Yes.
Well, the man who's owned the clothes was really upset.
Yeah, that's why I said burn her. Anyway, it was because, you know, she was told that she was going to be, you know, they thought, you know, they said that she was a heretic. So they said, okay, well, but one of the things, you know, that proves it is because you were wearing, you know, men's clothes. And then she stopped wearing that. And then she got a divine communication, and she said, you know, why? It's, you know, it's not how I feel I should be doing. And so she went back into men's clothes and said, you see, you know, burn her, and all that. You know,
She's a witch, burn her. Shed the nose.
Yes, this was, you know, how you judge people in those days. Anyway. So also on this day in 1842, Queen Victoria, the Queen, there was an assassination attempt done on her. Yeah, but I didn't know something.
Not a good day today, is it?
It gets better, don't you worry. But you know what? Do you know? I didn't know that she, you know, it was. But actually, do you know how many times somebody tried to kill her? Yeah, I didn't know that she was 8 times. It's been eight
That's really weird.
attempts. You know.
I should have said. I actually thought 8 for some reason.
Anyway, I have all of them, but I'm not going to bore you on that. But anyway, fair enough. All right, in okay, this is a catastrophe day. No, but in 1896, the first automobile accident has been registered in New York City.
Don't go out on the 30th of May, mate. Don't go out.
No. But okay. So,
especially if you're a queen, wear men's clothes or have a car.
That's right. Anyway, 1917, jazz standard Dark Town Strutter's Ball by Shelton Brooks was recorded by the original Dixieland Jazz Band. Yes. Oh, I should have told you earlier.
Yeah, we could learn it. We could have learned it.
All right. So
to get you in a taxi, honey.
This is the Sunday quiz question. I've researched on somewhat great women did. All right. So this is Fatima El Firia. She founded the first university in the world in Fez, Morocco. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. And in Italy, of course, per favore, 1958, Maria Teresa de Filippis was the first female Formula One driver. Hey! You see, the first Formula One was an Italian lady.
Fantastic.
See? But, Anyway.
Fantastical.
So now birthdays, it's Benny Goodman's birthday. Did you cover that?
No, not yet, but we're going to. We're going to get John to get the licorice stick out and do a Benny Goodman song.
Fantastic. It is also Douglas Fowley, American actor. He was in Singing in the Rain and many other things, and he was born today.
Oh, what did he play?
What else? Oh, loads of things. It is also, this is like more modern days, but I thought I would mention her because she's a friend of Cassidy. It's, did you say Idina? Or Idina?
Idina, I think.
Idina Menzel's birthday.
50
Yes.
today. Born the same year as you.
She's in the same club as me. Exactly. Anyway, so yes, she does. What is it? She was the Green Witch. That's how she became famous, and she sang in Frozen, and she was the voice of. Anyway, she's just a very talented lady, and she happens to be a friend of Cassidy.
There you go. Well, yeah, Cassidy was when she started out originally. She was in the cast, in the chorus and everything, but she was also her understudy.
Yeah, the
And
understudy.
because of the high notes at the end of, I've never seen it, but Defying Gravity at the end of the first half, Cassidy used to end up going on stage a lot in green because she was dressed covered in green. Apart from her being a bit shorter, no one would have noticed.
Exactly. But now,
Right, what is this I see before me?
this is what you see. This is a new thing. This is eye chalk.
Eye chalk.
Eye chalk. Eye
Is it
chalk.
made by Apple.
Yeah, it's a good thing. It's not made by Apple. It's made by eye chalk.
Oh, right.
And this is vegan, a brand of chocolates that I have found. This is a German company. And tonight we are going to review eye chalk white vanilla vegan chocolate. That's how it
yeah.
looks like. So, here we go.
Oh.
Pulling it out.
Degustation time.
Degustation time. Anyway, guys, I just don't want to drop. So it is with bourbon vanilla. So that is the most flavory vanilla thingy. And are you ready? Otherwise, I'm gonna eat it all. Voila.
This is very white, like real white chocolate, except obviously without milk.
That's what it's strange about. Who? Oh, she likes it. Here we go. It's been traveling on the.
Milky clouds are on me. Yeah.
Okay, well, Alex was probably watching.
Shall I have one for him then? I'll have one for Alex.
You can have one. You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
It's
yeah. I don't
actually
normally
it
like white
really
chocolate, but
tastes. No, but it really tastes like white,
this is for
a
you, Al.
non-vegan chocolate. Doesn't it?
No, it really does. You just think it was white chocolate, except it's a good quality one.
Yeah.
It's sort of thicker and more. Very interesting.
Yes. I mean, it does really taste like the white chocolate. So, whoever is a fan of white chocolate, we vouch for this because it is really nice and
That
very
goes
tasty.
on to the second round. Next round.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Surprisingly, yeah, because normally if it's one of those, I like, oh, that's interesting, but no, that's really nice. It's got a
Yeah.
nice consistency as well. It's not
It
all
does.
splodgy.
No, it's not all splodgy like you say. And also,
Technical term, that is.
it's absolutely technical. I think they have the right. Well, mind you, Germany, Switzerland, they're not too far one another, so they have like probably very good chocolate recipes
Exactly.
and stuff like that. Excelente, good. Well, tomorrow we'll be reviewing another flavor from this brand.
Sounds good to me.
Fantastico. Bene. So are we entertaining whilst we have some technical issues or
No,
something?
no, we're fine. No technical issues.
No technical
I just need to
issue.
plug in the iPad. John's secretly going out to get his chargery thing. There you go. Because for some reason, even though I had it plugged in and it charged, it suddenly dropped down to 9%.
Oh my
What do you do with that, eh?
Lord.
I don't know.
I don't know. We just invent things like external batteries.
Like that. There you go. Plugged
Boom.
in. Thank you, John.
Boom.
Wow. Technology saved once more.
Mwah. Ok.
We'll survive in the wild. Get me out of here. I'm a celebrity.
Eccellente. Allora ci vediamo domani.
Jacket suit. You look good like that.
Oh, thank you. This is my jacket. I've had it for years.
I know, we
Absolutely
haven't worn them
years.
for ages, have we?
Yeah.
We haven't been doing the War and Peace show or anything like that.
This is the year when we did the video at the War and Peace. Absolutely. So that's, goes back quite a number of years.
Which you can find on YouTube. Silly
On our
videos of
channel.
us
Yes.
chasing around the War and Peace show in black and
Where
white.
I save Ian once again.
Oh, yes, you do save me, yes.
I do save you.
From a Spitfire. You have to watch that one.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put it in the JiveStream green room.
Yeah. Va bene. Ci andiamo dopo.
A dopo. Hey, all right then. Maria Louis said, she made it for Italian time. Janice Walton says, The Few is a fantastic song. Chris Goodland saying good afternoon, everyone, because it's good afternoon there. In Louisiana, Vince C is saying, it's actually quite warm today, Anthony. Unusually, I like the jackets, though. Anything else? Maxine Hoyer says, my late partner had an original Irving jacket, plus one from the set of Memphis Belle. We had a friend that was one of the extras and people in Memphis Belle, didn't we? In fact, quite a lot of our friends, because, like I said, when you're in the rock and roll scene or the 40s scene or into this sort of music venture back in the day, when anyone made any films or anything, they'd call up somebody and we'd all get a phone call. Can you be in the film? All right. What happened there? Anything interesting, anything to do? Update the software. Yeah, I might have to do that. How'd you do that?
Not now.
I'll do it not now, no. There you go. Everyone's saying good evening to Veronica Liang. Good evening, Veronica Liang. What's the next song then? Bye bye bird. Oh, Bloodshot Eyes. Bloodshot Eyes. Is that for anyone?
No, it's you pulled it out.
Ah, all right
You
then.
pulled it out of the basket.
Bloodshot Eyes. A bit of Wynonna Harris for you. Well, just because you're pretty and you think you're mighty wise, you tell me that you love me, then you roll those big brown eyes. When I saw you last week, your eyes were turning black. Go find the guy that beat you up, ask him to take you back. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can't see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you said that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Well, I used to spend my money just to make you look real sweet. I wanted to be proud of you when we walked down the street. Now don't ask me to dress you up in satin or in silk. Your eyes look like two cherries in a glass of buttermilk. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can't see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Yes, our little romance has finally simmered down. You should join a circus, man. You'd make a real good clown. Your eyes look like a road map. I'm scared to smell your breath. You better shut those peepers before you bleed to death. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. I can see that you've been out on a spree. Well, it's plain that you're lying when you say that you've been crying. Don't roll those bloodshot eyes at me. Oh yeah. Hi, thank you all. Anthony Russo says he has that on a Mint King 78 RPM record. Oh, and Chris Goodland says, what's the B-side, Anthony? What is the B-side? Where's the B-side? On the other side, they're just talking. Evening, Jive Aces, how are you, says Heidi. Kirsty Sparkles, very nice of you to ask. We're fine, aren't we? We're all fine. We're all good. Good. Tippity top. Had a nice day. It's been lovely outside. Pete's been painting, haven't you?
Did a bit of painting, yeah.
And
Nice day for it.
painting the studio.
Paint dried almost instantly, it was so hot.
Yeah, he said the paint dried instantly. It was so hot. Brian King, it don't roll those bloodshot eyes. Oh, the old. You start reading it and then they disappear. Use an eye chalk as discussed during Italian time. Very good. Very good. Eye chalk meaning the chocolate. All right. And next we're going to do Bye Bye Blackbird, which Anthony Russo shouted out. I love it. What was the B-side, Anthony? Did you do the Mint King 78 RPM recording that you have of that song? All right, and now as you shouted it out, Anthony, we will do Bye Bye Blackbird. We won't just go on by it. How are we going to start?
Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is the one where we're going to start with a bit of. Oh yeah, that's right. A bit of I Follow You.
Oh, you want to start it slow? Okay.
I'll just follow you. So whatever speed you go at.
Pack up all my care and woe. Here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me. Sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed light, the light. I'll be home late tonight. Blackbird, bye bye, bye 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 bye. Oh, blackbird, bye bye. Pack up all my care and here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, 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 blackbird. No one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they'll hand me. Make my bed, light the light. I'll be home late tonight. Blackbird, bye, 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 do, 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 do. Ho! Pack up all my care and whoa, here I go, singing low. Bye, bye, blackbird. Where somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, bye, blackbird. And no one here can love or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Well, I make my bed and light the light. I'll be home late tonight, blackbird. Bye, bye, bye. Well, blackbird, bye, bye. Ba-ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-da. Bye, bye, blackbird. There you go. Bye, bye, blackbird. For all those who. No one asked for it, did they? Or did they?
Didn't you say Anthony Rose? So
Well, Anthony, once we mentioned it and weren't going to do it, Anthony shouted out, do it. And he also said, Confessing the Blues, Ken. B-side. Confessing the Blues, Ryan Only Harris. It's B-side of his 78 record, his big 10-inch. No, it wouldn't be, would it? That's Paul Jackson. Yeah. Anyway, Rhoda Zephyr. Hello, Rhoda. Good to see you again. Glad I managed to catch some of the show. Thoroughly enjoying it. Good eats, good eats. Alan Wheatley requests Rocket 88. Oh, remember, just throw it in, but we can do it another night. We haven't done that for a while. That was actually one of the first sort of requests I remember on the one of the first requests. What songs we didn't know on the JiveStream, really. And what they're saying on the Book of Face. So good, so swinging, says Patrick Helgren. Are we saying bye-bye already? Maria Lewis says, no, we're not. Kenneth Lundqvist. Such an emotional lift to have Jive Aces live on the air every night. Thank you. Oh, don't keep saying that when we're thinking of cutting it down because all of you are going out. Tony Nesky says, bye-bye, Blackbird. Simply wonderful. Nice, Vincent John. Online chatting and laughing club with music thrown in. Kenneth Fernandez. And sometimes not talking. So you're all having Facebook, they're having a right old chat. They're having a right old chinwag, aren't they? Right old chinwag. Chewing the fat, they are. Apparently, and I don't know if it's true, but apparently, I don't believe it. I'm not entirely sure anyway. Chewing the fat came about because basically bacon or getting pork was really difficult at one point back in the day, and so people they didn't eat much meat and they'd get the pork, and if you had enough money to go and get the pork, one thing they used to do is they'd hang some up to show that they had it, and they had it to dry it or whatever. They hung it up, and then if they had guests round, they'd cut a bit off and they'd sit around and chew the fat. Could be true, maybe not. But there you go. That could be where chewing the fat came. I always thought it had something about maybe it's because you like chewing the inside of your mouth or something. I don't know. Maybe that is where. Yeah, that's one of those things that came around. I think chewing the asparagus is more like us. Chewing the asparagus, yeah. We have some asparagus hanging up and some leeks outside the door. So when your guests come round, we all sit round and chew the asparagus. That's the only thing someone did say once, didn't they? That no great stories are told over a salad. It's true. But you can have a big vegan feast dinner and then you can sit and tell some stories. We'll have to do that. One day, not only we'll do a gig with a reunion for you all and we'll all have to come to a gig, but at some point we'll have to have a meal somewhere. Ideally with all of us somewhere. But if not, then individually as we meet up around the world, we'll have to eat. A request for Victoria M and the Saints go marching in. We did that for you 2 days ago. There we go. And he says he was vaccinated 2 months ago. No, fully a month ago. But I will go nowhere when the Aces are streaming. There you go. Are you doing a picture or something? Is that what we're waiting for?
Yeah, I just
Just do a little painting, do a little
I just got
sketch.
inspired by that last song, you know. Just,
Oh, there you go. Let me see if there's anything. It's only Steve Smith, American singer from the Lawrence Welk Show, born in San Francisco. Do you remember him? Steve Smith. No. There was a guy at our school called Steve Smith. You must have a cousin called Steve Smith. Hugh Griffin. 1912, Hugh Griffin, Welsh actor. There's a Welsh actor called Hugh Griffin. And he was in Ben-Hur, Mutiny on the Bounty, and Oliver. Born in Marionglass in Anglesey, Wales. Died in 1980. Sorry, excuse my Welsh accent. And, Vince has got up here as well. What Grazia mentioned, jazz standards, Dark Down's Shotter's Ball by Shelton Brooks, recorded by the original Dixieland Jazz Band. Original Dixieland Jazz Band, 1917. There you go. Beginning of jazz. Victoria M saying, sorry, I missed it. Oh, you have to go back and watch it again. Otherwise, if you can't find it, let us know and we'll do it another night. But it was only 2 nights ago. All right, love it. Anything else we can do for you? Maxine Hoy, I don't go out much anymore, so can tune in anywhere. Don't get around much anymore. Heidi says, how do I get your autographs? Are you talking about us or all the people you're talking to on there? If you want to get together, I'm bringing a friend who is 94 when she's out of shielding. It's down to her. I sort of saw you for the first time. Really? Where was that, Heidi? And I can't remember. Where are you going to bring her to? Joy Ball, I want a family reunion of Jive streamers without a summertime swing. Any chance for an autumn event? Autumn time swing? Thing is, in England, autumn time swing may be a bit of a problem. It'll be... Yeah, once we're out, don't worry. We'll arrange something. We'll find out. We're also working out what we're going to do with Summertime Swing. We definitely will have, obviously, a JiveStream Summertime Swing, if nothing else, like last year, with us doing an extended JiveStream with special guests, even if it's just on video. Possibly, we'll do one, thinking of doing one, if we can use the venue, we may actually do it behind the Manor House at St Hill, where we do the Summertime Swing, if it's good weather and we can do that in the afternoon on that weekend. We'll let you know. Otherwise, who knows? If things open up enough, maybe we can have a small social distance audience. I'm not sure. But right now, as mentioned earlier, it's Benny Goodman's birthday today. Legendary king of swing, as he was known. Probably not everyone went along with him calling himself that, but it did help his marketing. And he definitely did create, and even now, his version of Sing, Sing, Sing is an anthem to all Lindy hoppers and swing dancers across the world, and is used in any film that has dancing in it in that era. Or they pay someone to write something that sounds a little bit like it to save themselves royalties. So now the great master that is John Fordham is going to play his licorice stick, courtesy of Mr. Leaning. And we're going to do a song we've never done before. It's a live learn to some degree for us. It's If I Had You, Benny Goodman. Big jump for them. Awesome, as I said in America. Brilliant. Yes, Benny Goodman, born today in 1909. Amazing. King of Swing, born in Chicago, Illinois. Passed away in 1986. And we have a very good friend of ours, the trumpet player, Glenn Zatola, who is like for us, is great to talk to because he is like a bridge between that generation of swing musician and us. For he was younger, but when he was about 16, he played with Benny. He got the gig playing with Benny Goodman. It was in the 70s or something? In the 70s, still with a big band, small band, and he told us some stories. In fact, we actually interviewed him, and our podcast, if you can find our podcast, Alex isn't here to explain how to find it, but we did a podcast, and he told so many stories that we had to do 2 episodes of our podcast with Glenn Zatola telling stories. Definitely worth listening to, and a lovely chap. And his father created the mouthpiece that I use, the Zatola trumpet mouthpiece. So there you go. Should know that. All right, what's next then?
I was going to go for Too Darn Hot.
We haven't got time for one more.
Yes, half past 1.
Too darn hot.
Oh, I see. One more. Well, unless you want to hit it with Angelina to take it home.
Angelina without Alex, without practicing it. Do you want to have a go?
I reckon we can make it more sax-based.
We can have a go. Let's have a go. Here we go.
Yeah.
It's either a live learn or a live lollop.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Live adapt. Right, live adapt.
A live adapt. What we got here before we go? So, Maxine Hoy. So relaxing. So a summer's evening. Well done. Superb. Oh, there's loads of... The others are just talking to each other, so I'm not sure what it is. I'd antipasta chaser just because she is so nice, Angelina. Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. I eat soup and minestrone just to be with her alone, Angelina. Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. Ti voglio bene, Angelina, I adore you. Ti voglio bene, Angelina, I live for you. E passione, oh, you set my heart on fire. But Angelina never listened to my song. I had antipasta twice just because she is so nice, Angelina. Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. And she'll be my cara mia. And a joining matrimony with the girl that's just bemoaning. Angelina will be mine. Come on, Italian, clapping at home. C'è la luna in mezzo mare, mamma mia, ma mare zare. Figli mio cutitare, mamma mia, pensaci tu. Suggerito e da vai e da bella, baccalà manatene. Since piglia fantasia, baccalà figlia mia. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà. Zuma 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 baccalà. C'è la luna in mezzo a mare, mamma mia, mamma retare. Figlia mia cucitare, mamma mia, pensaci tu. Se ci ride e dove e dove va baccalà manatene. Se ci piglia fantasia, baccalà figlia mia. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà, cicci babada. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà. Zizi, Zuzu, Zizi, Zuzi. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà, cicci babada. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà, cicci babada. Oh mamma, zuma zuma baccalà. Zizi, Zuzu, Zizi, Zuzu. Alubo, Abo, Ubo, Haba, Hiliba, Holiday, 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 Oh Mama, 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 Oh. There you go, you can't beat a bit of Louis Prima. That was a bit. So tonight's episode has been brought to you by the Union Jack and the Battle of Britain Spirit. We will be doing a Battle of Britain episode later on this month on the appropriate hour. We'll let you know. It'll be our finest hour. Fantastic.
Not this month.
Uh,
This month is going to finish tomorrow.
Well, I mean, by this month, I mean the next month. I mean June, as we go into June, because that is when the Battle of Britain started. All right, then. Thank you very much for all your lovely comments. And Chris Gooden says, if you want a good laugh... Oh, Grazia's laughing at Ian's Italian. Of course she's laughing at my Italian.
Oh.
All right, then. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. And we'll try and post that. Remember to post whatever it was I said we'd post in the green room. Otherwise, go and watch it anyway. Oh, yes, us doing the silent running around in that where Grazia saves me. At the War and Peace show, which we used to play every year. See you tomorrow. I will meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye bye.
Boy.
Ta ta.
Ta-ta.
Toodle pip.
Toodle-pip.
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
TTFN.
TTFN.
Tally ho.
Tally-ho.
See you later.
See you later.
So long.
So long.
Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Do one. Thank you very much. Thank you. If you go on and watch anyone else now, Ray Gelato or Gunhild Carling, anyone, please give them our love and say hello. We'll see you tomorrow, normal time. Have a lovely Monday. We'll see you tomorrow about 8:30-ish.
Arrivederci.
Love you madly.